Assalamu alaikum. It is heartwarming for me to be here among my dear colleagues, people I have known for many years, who have honored me by mentioning me individually. It is a pleasure to be here and to be granted this opportunity to address you on this occasion. I had a brief message of my own. The chairman of the conference asked me to do something else very briefly, and that was the remark that was made by learned brother Dr. Mahmoud Islam. I am very deeply appreciative of his noble sentiment and intention when he said that وَمَنْ لَمْ يَحْكُمْ بِمَا أَنزَلَ اللَّهُ فَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْكَافِرُونَ. Those who do not observe the rules, the command of Allah, they are the kafirun. Without wishing to engage in controversy, because I have a deep respect for the purity of his intention, and I do agree with him that ultimately it should be actually the purpose, the destination that we should be aiming at as Muslims. And as people who are facing many, many challenges, we ought to move on to make law and governance in our society harmonious with our history, with our identity, with our tradition. Colonialism and what has happened in history has brought a distance between us. And now, after 2 or 3 centuries of those distortions, we are now beginning on a road, once again a travel on a noble journey. And here is my point. First of all, if I may humbly submit, that if you look at the tafsir about this particular ayah, the audience were the non-believers, the non-Muslims. This is something that is often overlooked. The other point is that the word kafirun is sometimes used literally in the Quran, sometimes it is used to exaggerate the enormity, the ugliness of a conduct. We have instances of this in the hadith. سِبَابُ الْمُسْلِمِ فُسُوقٌ وَقِتَالُهُ كُفْرٌ. Insulting a Muslim is fisq, and killing him is kufr. Of course, kufr has a definition of its own, but it is to exaggerate the enormity of that conduct. And the literal meaning here could be, for example, those who do, they are deniers of the truth. That. The other is that we are faced with challenges. That the Sharia, not to be seen, should not be seen in black and white terms. And I recall consulting once Abu Zahra, a prolific professor of Al-Azhar, that the Sharia has been applied through history by Muslim society to the extent that they were able to apply. Some of us are not in a position to apply totally. I have read, for example, Abu Yusuf, Kitab al-Kharaj. He has ruled to the Caliph Harun al-Rashid, if you would apply the hudud, if you would do this, if you would do that, then you would prevent criminality. The language is such that the hudud were not applied even at that time. You also take note from the campaign that the Prophet ﷺ himself, he worked with his society for 23 years, and only in the last 1 year of his life, the hudud were introduced, the society was prepared.
Justice Khalilur Rahman Khan, ex-Chief Justice of the Shariat Appellate Bench, Supreme Court of Pakistan, and ex-Rector, International Islamic University, Islamabad, Pakistan, were addressed as special guests.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am privileged to be present here this morning amongst the galaxy of scholars, my very dear brothers from Bangladesh, this is a matter of pleasure and satisfaction that the two institutes have selected a topic for discussion which is the cherished goal of every Muslim in every Muslim country. A Muslim obviously desires to order his affairs individually as well as collectively in accordance with the teachings of Holy Quran and Sunnah. And when he finds that he is in a country which is overwhelmingly a Muslim country and having its own government, ruled by its own people, naturally his desire is to live in an environment which is truly Islamic. It is pity that in all Muslim countries we have not been able to create an environment within which Muslims can order their lives individually as well as collectively in accordance with the ordainings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now when this awareness is there, we have to see what practical steps are needed. Because the renaissance of Islam is now on the threshold of every Muslim country. What we need is the practical steps. We know what our forefathers, what our scholars, what Devendra Afghani and others had desired and had commented upon. But the thing is that how to make it possible. And I believe this seminar and its 2 days deliberations will come out with practical steps. Because that is what is needed in each Muslim country, that we chart out a plan how to get it. In my paper, which I will be presenting tomorrow, I have given the history, as well as the Pakistan experience of implementation of laws, because Pakistan, once we were together, and even once we are two Muslim countries, Muslim countries, under separate arrangements. In Pakistan, that part of the world, certain practical steps were taken to adopt Sharia. Where we fail, what are the causes? I have pointed out, and I believe in that there is a lesson for every Muslim country, so that they do not fall into that pitfalls which we have been encountering. The foremost thing is that firstly, it is the political will of the government. If that political will is lacking, obviously the steps taken, half-heartedly, are not going to succeed. So first thing that I will be needing is the political will of the ruling class, the ruling government. Second is the awareness. What is the awareness level amongst the people? Every one of us knows something of Islam, what are its requirements, how to offer prayer, how many times to offer prayer, when is the fasting, when is to perform the Hajj. And that is allowed by every country, whether it is Muslim country or non-Muslim country. But we have to go beyond. And that is how to order your lives. What are do's and what are don'ts? And how to get at it. So awareness about that is very necessary, and there comes the teachings of Islamic law, Islamic Sharia, in the universities, in the schools, in the colleges, in the curriculum, the very first day. And I may tell you that at that point of time, and for that purpose, we have to educate our women, our ladies, our girls. Because the first university which every child attends is the lap of the mother. If the mother is Bibi Jan, if the mother is Shaukat Ali Muhammad Ali's mother, if the mother is Allama Iqbal's mother, then the progeny will be quite different.
The chair of the chief guest by Justice Muhammad Ruhul Amin, Chief Justice of Bangladesh.
Respected special guests, chair of the session, distinguished guests, eminent lawyers, speakers and scholars of Islamic law and participants. Assalamu alaikum. I am taking pleasure to be among you in this fine model. It's a great opportunity for me to be asked you. I am grateful to present the national seminar titled Islamic Law, Peace of Especially in Contemporary Society. As it will keep me easy, dollar and free. Contrary to what people may believe, Islamic legal system is the most dynamic in nature and its applicability would take time and space is guaranteed through the laws of Ijtihad. The relevance of Islamic law to our society in modern time has never diminished. Instead, I think it is more relevant today than ever before. We have witnessed massive corruption in our society and elsewhere. Accompanied huge anti-corruption measures. Although anti-corruption measures have inherited the extent of corruption temporarily, they have seldom been successful to change the very character of corrupt people. It is only the Islamic teaching accompanied with Islamic legal framework that will be able to install the necessary moral habit in the minds of our corrupt ones, so that they would feel and are strong within themselves not get involved in corruption. As I feel for myself, in the absence of moral teaching, whatever the stringent law is being made on corruption, it will be somewhat impossible to eradicate corruption or to bring it to a tolerable situation. As for myself, I believe. Similarly, the large-scale terrorism has shaken the world and unexpected anti-terrorist acts and measures are tightened up to curb terrorism. Nevertheless, most of the anti-terrorism measures